G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it.
Which is why I feel the freedom today. I don't give two craps what people feel about this bald head of mine, because guess what? I love it.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard.
G.I. Jane 2. The Entanglement. Coming in August.
I know it.
Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked out of me.
I think what Will Smith did is worse than biting Evander Holyfield. Also, where was Jada? Like, when he got up, she should have been like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Where are you going? Or did she press the button? Did she call the hit like Vito Corleone, some Corleone Godfather Part 2 shit? I don't know.
Wow, dude.
Chris Rock is a comedian, an amazing one, and he says jokes for a living. That's what he does. And if we're in a society where we can no longer take a joke and we resort to violence, that's sad. And Will Smith is an amazing person, and I pray that he's able to stabilize his emotions, because if a joke brought him to violence, then he must be going through something. So I pray that he stabilizes his emotions and shines bright. And it hurts me on both sides. For Chris Rock, no one deserves to be slapped and humiliated in public, especially when you're a comedian. I'm afraid that we aren't going to be able to tolerate jokes when that shouldn't be the case.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth!
I'm going to, okay?
Do that in this world, man. You can't do that in this world, man. Arsenio, they got rules. They got rules. Like, he has a rule. The bass player, he got a rule. He got to wax his head every morning. That's a rule. He follows the rules, man. He follows the rules. Oh, these are jokes. Come on.
Oh, these are jokes. Come on.
And no one has apologized to us. And we worked really hard to put that show together. So, yeah, so I'm like...
That's why I'm
like the industry itself. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, it's not an example to set. You don't
Exactly.
You don't let someone do something like that and get away with it and be rewarded.
Exactly.
We just, But that's why, again, I wanted to say what a great job you did, because
you.
that got overshadowed.
Right. And I also want to say this. I hope he doesn't mind me saying this, but I saw Chris, at Guy's party, and as soon as I walked up to him, the first thing he said was, "I'm so sorry." And I'm like, "Why are you apologizing?" He's like, "It was supposed to be your night. It was you and Amy and Regina, y'all were doing such a great job. I'm so sorry. This is now going to be about this." Because that's who Chris is.
Chris is a sweet...
What did you think as you watched it unfold, and then what happened after?
I was sickened. I was sickened by the standing ovation. I felt like Hollywood is just spineless, en masse. And it really felt like, oh, this is a really clear indication that we're not the cool club anymore.
There was some question today about if anyone else had walked from the audience and done that, they would have been escorted out by security or maybe even arrested. The police asked Chris if he wanted to file charges. They asked Chris, do you want to file charges? And Chris apparently said no, he did not.
He doesn't want the hassle. I'd have announced this morning that I was suing Will for $200 million because that video is going to be there forever. It's going to be ubiquitous. You know, that insult is going to last a very long time. If you want to yell from the audience and disapprove or show a disapproval or say something on Twitter or whatever, you know, you do not have the right to walk up on stage and smack somebody in the face because they said words.
No, I agree. I think we all agree on that. I just thought, Jim, that it escalated to that. You know what I mean? That it escalated to that level.
It didn't escalate. It came out of nowhere because Will has something going on inside him that's frustrated, and I wish him the best. I really do. I don't, you know, I don't have anything against Will Smith. He's done great things. But that was not a good moment. It cast a pall over everybody's shining moment last night. You know, a lot of people worked really hard to get to that place and to have their moment in the sun, and to get their award for the really hard work they did. And it is no mean feat to go through all the stuff you have to go through when you're nominated for an Oscar. It's a gauntlet of devotion that you have to do. And you know, it was just a selfish moment to cast a pall over the whole thing.
If I would have done that in front of 1 billion people watching around the world, they would have given me life without. I'm just...
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me. Wow. Oh, wow. Wow.
Sorry. And thank you. And by the way, you're welcome.